What's up, guys? Dave Norris with you, RT on the camera. Today we're going to talk about how to adjust the transition codes in the automation system. So let's take a look at the song that's playing right now. Currently we've got about 38 seconds left of this faint song, and what we're going to do is we're going to time it out so that at the end of this song, instead of manually transitioning to the next song, it's actually going to stop so we can execute a stop break. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this green S button right here. Now if we click it once, we'll notice that it switches from a green S to a green A. We'll get to that in a moment. What we're really looking for is for it to turn red. Right now we've set it to red L, which stands for auto load, and we're going to see what happens once this song ends in approximately 2 seconds. We'll notice the song ends, and then what it does is it stops and it brings up the next cut in our stack. At this point, after we're done with our talk break, we can go ahead and we can click the play button on the next element. Now, getting back to the different transition codes that we have, this is what each one means. Essentially, you can think of it, green means go and red means stop. Now, green S and green A will both transition from one song to the next automatically. Both of the two red buttons that we have, red L, which stands for auto load, and red N, which stands for normal, will both pause play once the particular cut ends. Let's watch what happens at the end of this one particular song. I'm going to explain it really quickly. When we set something to red N, what it's going to do is it's going to play all the way to the end and everything's going to stop. It's not going to load the cut from the deck immediately following it into deck number 1. So here with about 5 seconds left, let's watch what happens once this PSA ends. We'll notice it stops, but still the PSA that just played is in the deck. So what we need to do to start the next song is go into deck number 2 and click the play button. That's what we're going to do right now. Now at this point we notice green S. We're going to switch this to green A right here. The difference between S and A is when it's A, it plays everything all the way until the last possible second of a track. When it's set to S, some particular tracks have what are called seg points, or transition points. That is, when it reaches a particular point in the cut that says, all right, we're now going to transition to the next cut. Think about a song with a really long fade out, maybe a 25-second long fade. That's a really long time to have a song slowly get quieter and quieter and quieter. So what some radio stations do is they put in a seg code, and as long as the green button says S, once it reaches that particular code in the song, it'll transition to the next one. But as long as we're going, just remember, green means go, and red means stop. This finishes our talk on transitioning here in ENCO.